Okay, this vlog is a lot of like in the car on different days, but certainly out of the car too. We're all over the place, but I feel like I was kind of struggling with vlogging. I wanted to, and then I would just do the simple clip and then we'd be in a whole nother day. So just buckle up. We're gonna do some jumping around, some time warp, if you will, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Good morning. It's almost 7:30 this Saturday morning, and I was laying in bed thinking about the day. And one thing about being a girl that works Monday through Friday is I feel like my weekends are short. So if I truly want to feel my weekend day, I need to be up. I need to be doing things early so that way it doesn't feel like Saturday didn't happen. So I am on my way to the gym right now and gonna do a little workout. Part of me is thinking about adjusting my routine to be at the gym for just a half an hour. So like maybe doing cardio for 10 minutes and then other things for 20. And the reason is I feel like that will help me get into the mindset of going right after work again. When I had those two classes, they were a 30-minute class. It was an easy cutoff. I got home, I could make dinner, and it wasn't a big deal. But when I'm on my own, I feel like the time goes by so quickly, and whatever I'm doing, it's not fast enough. And so I'm spending an hour at the gym, and that makes a big difference when you consider a half an hour versus an hour right after work. It makes dinner go much later and all of that. And so it's been really discouraging to me getting myself to the gym, and I need to just figure out quicker routines while I'm there, like in and out routines. And I want to start practicing that this weekend to see how I feel, and then maybe push it into next week. And eventually, when I have a good gauge on working out for half an hour, I could always extend my weekends to be longer workouts if I wanted. So I'm planning to just go to the gym for 30 minutes this morning, 10 minutes of some sort of cardio, and then 20 minutes of some sort of focusing on my body. And then I'm going to go to Safeway. Next week is spring break, which means the kids are home, and I need to make sure that our house is stocked with foods that they enjoy. So yeah. Also, random, really weird note. I feel like my teeth have been moving a little bit up here. Like my teeth have gotten more crooked, and I'm feeling like my lisp that I had when I had braces is coming back. And it's really getting in my head. I noticed it yesterday when I was doing interviews and asking questions. I was like, I don't like the way that my tongue sounds when I talk like this. But there's nothing I can do about it. Like, that's how I talk, but it's like noise in my head where I almost focus on how I'm saying the words themselves, that I'm not listening to what I'm saying, and then it throws me off. It's a really weird sensation and random, and I just wanted to share it. You guys are probably like, you sound exactly the same, and I'm like, no, my zzz and my ss are stronger, and they're driving me nuts. Anyways, good morning. Today will be a fun day. I'm going to a place called, I'm going to say it wrong. I'm positive I will say it wrong. It's a Brazilian steakhouse in Portland. It's called like Fogo de Chao? I don't know. But my dad is turning 80. Actually, he has turned 80, I think, already. my brother is turning 50. So we're going to go celebrate them. And I probably should stop at like Lowe's maybe or Home Depot and get them gift cards for their birthday. Do I want to do that first thing this morning? Do I? Maybe. Anyways, they both are always working on things around the house for themselves. And I know both of them would enjoy having money to put towards another tool or an updated thing. Like, that's just who they are. But part of me also wishes that I knew my brother and my dad a little bit more intimately and could like get something that didn't go towards work, because I always get concerned with that. Like, even though my brother does all this stuff, oh, the sun is so pretty. You know how sometimes the sun shines and it's like dark in the sky and it almost looks like there's a filter on the world? Like Setopia or whatever you call it. I almost said serotonin. There's like a brown almost filter that you can use on like different apps, and I feel like it's like that word. Anyways, it looks like that in real life right now. It's so pretty. I wish that I knew my dad and my brother on a more intimate level, so I could be like, oh, I know that they love this musician. I know that they love this comedian. I know that they love you know what I mean? Like, I know that they wish they could always do this thing. I don't know them on that level, and so I can't get them anything that's more personal. So it's kind of a bummer. But then the other part of me is like, well, I don't want to not bring something. So I really get in my head about this. I don't know if I'll get them a gift card for that or just write a really nice card. I don't know. But I love them both very much. Okay, well, we're about 7 minutes in here. I'm going to get my booty to the gym and get my shopping done. And I don't know, maybe I'll show you guys what I picked out for the kids. Maybe I won't. That house was all boarded up. Interesting. Anywho's, talk to you later.
One's very tight.
Powdered sugar. Well, good morning. It's Sunday, and I had a wonderful time with my family. I love my people so much. They're such dynamic personalities, and there's just parts of each of them that I see in myself, and I really, really enjoyed it. My dad turned 80, and he was just so sweet. My sister brought him flowers, and he had this like goofy grin when he got the flowers from him, because guys don't normally get flowers, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. And then I wrote him, a sweet card, and it was so funny because we were in this long table. We went to a Brazilian steakhouse, and it was amazing, but he was like literally on the opposite end from where I was, and I was watching him read it, and he was just so cute with his glasses because he just like smirked and looked over at me. I'm like, he felt my warm words. He felt them, and I love that. Let's see, what else? After he like opened his gifts and stuff and I gave him a hug, I just told him that essentially he looks so good for 80, and those are he's my goals, to be in that good of health. And he was just so humbled by that comment, and it was so sweet. And my brother turned 50 a few days prior, so lightly we celebrated him too. His wife is the one that put together the steakhouse dinner, and I just wrote him a card. He didn't read it around me. I think he was going to read it after we left, but I don't know. My brother is just such a special person to me. He's just been one of those people that he's always been somebody that I honor and appreciate. He's always been a safe space for me. He's always been one of those people, like, when you talk to him, he gives you his 100% attention, and he's never distracted, and he just has such a innocent wittiness about him, and I've just always loved my brother. So it was really nice celebrating both of them. This morning I did budgets and I left it up on the computer screen for my husband to look at and be on the same page. He was busy cleaning because his friend Anthony is going to come over and he's going to help him do some yard work. But I'm really hoping my husband sits and looks at it because he did go over his budget, and we are only on the 22nd. What day are we at? Yeah, the 22nd. So he's got a whole nother week. And I really don't want to put all this effort into doing budgets and all of that if he's not on the same page with me. And really this first month, like I said, is like a discovery month for us. Like, I way under budgeted for our miscellaneous funds, and I'm really going to, at the end of the month, look at dividing that out into like what things were we needing to pay for. And I know, for example, there's birthday parties. There's 3 different birthday situations that came up in March. There's what else came out of there? Oh, boys' haircuts, Brody's lunch. I forgot that I give him money for lunch. So anyways, it'll be interesting kind of just seeing month back, what do we do differently? And spring break grocery shopping was over $300 because I needed to make sure the house was packed with snacks. Finley's home all day. He eats literally every like hour and a half, 2 hours. He's snacking on something. And I just wanted to make sure that I had variety too when I come home on lunches to make him lunch. So anyways, grocery budget we've gone over, miscellaneous budget we've gone over, Ryan's gone over his budget, and yeah, I still have over $100 in my purse, which I am, thankful to have, and I'm holding on too tight because I don't get any more money again until Friday. So, which I'm questioning that, did we get 400 or 500 out of the budget this month? I have to look at that because I'm supposed to get paid every time Ryan gets paid, but I already have taken out almost $400. So I don't know, I'll have to look at that. But anyways, it's a good day, and I don't know, I might vlog a bit today. That's what I'm thinking. I plan to just lollygag around the house. I'm gonna make a chicken soup tonight. I'm going to clean our bedding, I think, because it's starting to smell like Ella, and I do not like that. I also need to give her a bath because she's just a stinky dog. And yeah, just kind of go from there and work on things. I think I want to, for my creative outlet, sit and put together a small page just to reflect on yesterday with my family, with my sticker book and all of that. So that sounds fun to me. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Good afternoon. I figured I would go ahead and vlog today because I'm in a pretty good mood and I'm just dilly-dallying around, so why not? I'm sorry if the car is loud. This road is rough. But I am heading to the ATM to withdraw my allowance. I never withdrew my allowance last week, and I have mine for this week too. And I'm doing really good with the $100 a week, and I'm really, really proud of myself. I will have over, it'll be like 200, it'll be 200 and something. Maybe, will it be 300? Anyways, we'll figure it out. I have a lot of money though, of the $100 a week. Total was 500 as of this last withdrawal, and I've spent less than half of it. I'm not really a girl that has high needs, and the things that I enjoy are generally cheap, but I'm gonna treat myself today. I'm going to get my nails done, and I haven't done that in a long time, and I think I'm gonna keep it going. I really miss getting my nails done. It was something to look forward to, and I want to find a nail place on my side of town that I like. Before, I was driving all the way out to South Salem, which in ways was nice because they have a discount bigger grocery store in the same parking lot. So usually when I went out there, I would go to that grocery store and do shopping for the week. But I don't know, I just really want to be in my neighborhood and know all the spots. So I'm gonna try out this place. I feel like it was called Nails Now or something like that, but we'll give them a go. We'll see how they do. I like to find nails on Pinterest and get fun nails, not just nails. So we'll see how that goes. I also want to treat myself to maybe some drugstore makeup. I've just been wanting to wear makeup to work, and the reason I haven't been is because everything that I have is just really old and separated. And I watched a few YouTube tutorials on drugstore brands, and there's a specific foundation I want to look for, as well as blush. And my mascara is starting to get clumpy, so I need to replace it. But those are kind of like just personal for me things. I also need to look for Easter Bunny basket goodies. I have a couple things already purchased, like the main chocolate bunny, and I've got little candy goodies, but I need to add a little bit more, and hopefully my kids don't watch this, because then they'll know the truth of Easter Bunny magic. But that's all right. And I think really the most important time for children to have that magic in their hearts is when they're little. I don't know, you just feed into such a sweet, wholesome thing, and I think at this point it's just tradition, you know? It's just a fun tradition to do. I was looking at nails too, and I really wanted to have like a little, you know, Jesus cross or something on a nail for Easter, but all of the ones I was looking at, I was like, ew. Like they were kind of like gothic, or just like, even though him dying on the cross was this amazing event, obviously this life-changing thing, I feel like some of the nails people put together were almost like heartbreaking. Like, I don't want thorns on my nails. I don't want anyways, gaudy crosses on my nails. I like simple and sweet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for sure. I pinned a few ideas, and I will show it to you guys when I commit while I'm there, and if they can tell me if they can do it. I don't know how, and if they can. There's only 2 people in the ATM line. That makes me happy. Anything else that we're doing today? Oh, I have to take Finn birthday shopping. He's going to a birthday party tomorrow after church. And I really want to sit and do some journaling. There were a few just small events that I want to put together a small journal page on. Like when I went and walked through the cherry blossoms, I took some audio notes on my phone of like in the moment stuff. And when I went to my dad and brother's birthday, I just want to do a sweet small page on that. Although I might put that one in the big journal. I don't know. But that's what we're doing today. Do I have chores to do? Yes, I have to go grocery shopping. I wrote my list in here. I am making, just so you guys know, this next week, I am making chicken gyros, loaded potato skins with a side salad, baked ziti, Mongolian beef, a chili pie, hamburger helper, and then I'm gonna bring home dinner probably on Friday. That's the plan. Okay, it's almost my turn. Okay, the nail place I'm going to is in the strip mall over here, but there's a Ross Dress for Less. I used to work at that one. I'm gonna walk around in there and see what they got. Maybe I'll walk away with some cute new sandals for spring. I don't know if there's anything else I'm in the market for. I would like a new Easter dress, so we'll see. Okay, I looked through all of these shoes and I keep gravitating to tennis shoes, which I don't need. These aren't actually even my size, but my My area is a little crowded right now. I got a popular foot size. This would be nice, I guess, for around the house, but they're kind of plain and boring. My row opened. See, some things that I liked were these Converse. I think they're so cute. And they're like this faux, I don't know, like almost like a leather cloth material. I thought these would be super cute for the gym. Some Reeboks, but I don't need them. I kind of like these with the right outfit. I think that they would be super fun to pop out of some jeans, but not quite what I'm looking for. Got these black ones that are okay, but I'm looking for more like light, like spring. I also thought these were okay. Just wish that they were a different color. They had these, but I wish that they were in a size 8 because they're a little bit loose on me. And I love the little charms. So cute. I'm not really a pointy toe lady, even though that does elongate your legs. These are pretty. I bet you anything though, these chains would break so quick. But they're pretty. Those are coming off way more blue on camera than in real life. In real life, these are like a real dark denim. Anywho's, I don't see my spring sandals over here, but close. All right, gonna try on some Easter dresses. Okay, this one is $13, but I don't like it on my body type. I feel like I look like a square. Okay, there's this one with pink flowers, but honestly, too tight right here. So, and I don't like how naked I am up top, but I love the flowers. So, closer, but not it. This one is so pretty. I love the purple. The things I don't love about it is I can't zip it up. So it's gonna be a no. Okay, this one I think is kind of sweet. It's got like a little farmhouse on it and like, I don't know, this fun, whimsical blue print. It fits. Like, and it's only $16. The thing I don't know if I like is like the way that these lines are. They're not even, like where the sewing is. It's not even on my body and it's kind of bugging me. But this one's close. I had people that like picked this stall right next to me for the last 2 dresses. I'm like, I ain't talking. That second to last yellow one though, that was like a butter yellow, would be so cute with a denim jacket. But it was $20 and I don't know. That's probably worth it with Lucky Brand. I probably would have gotten it if it had pockets. Isn't that funny? But I left it. And then the very last one was a 1X, and because of that, the like bow in the back was a little baggy. So it fit me everywhere else. And the actual material felt like a pillowcase I had when I lived at the farmhouse. So I left it. So no Easter dress found today, which is okay. Okay. I'll show you guys a picture of my inspo and we'll see how they do. Okay, the nails aren't specifically like the picture. They were more like inspo. So keep that in mind. And the shape of the nails in the picture I didn't want. I told her I wanted more of like a almond shape. Okay, here we go. So she did my little tulip here. And then I asked for little crosses that were just, almost you can't see them, but you can. I can see them. And I'll say, I would rate these out of 5, maybe a 3.8. I don't know if I'll go back to this place. The ladies were nice, but I have had my nails done by better artists, I guess you could say. And one thing that kind of bugs me is looking at my thumb in certain lighting. Like I feel like I could see a little bit through the yellow, like she should have done one more coat. I could also like express what I'm thinking in the moment, but I didn't. But I love them. Like I really do love them, and I'm so excited to have spring nails. I'm gonna try and do something like this for myself every maybe 4 weeks. I told Ryan I still have Polish Pop nail covers, and I think on the final week of these, right before I go and get them redone, I'm gonna use my Polish Pops to kind of cover for a different design for a week, and then I will go somewhere else. So there are plenty of little hole in the wall nail places in this side of town, so I'm just gonna find another one, try it out. There's even one inside of Walmart that I'm kind of curious about. Like, is it good? I don't know. But anywho's, I'm a little bit hungry and I kind of want to eat from a food truck. I'm just trying to think where to go. And my next stop after this will be grocery shopping. And where do I want to grocery shop? I think I want to grocery shop at the Safeway in Kaiser. And I know that there's a pod of food trucks on River Road. So I think I'm going to go over there and find a little something to eat with you guys. And then, yeah, we will grocery shop. Okay, there's a little food truck stop by the Safeway I like to go to out of town. There's an India place. It looks like Mexican food, Manny's Wings, and more. There's a torta one that I see. It's another Mexican. And then there's, I don't know what that says, a Lacora Nayarit style Mexican food. And then I see like a chicken, glowing chicken down there. So I don't know what I'm getting yet. I'm gonna just kind of walk by them all and look at what they got. I picked this place and I said it wrong, but I want to try a torta. And the one I'm interested in is this one that starts with an M. I think you said Melanesa? Melanesa? It was probably the most white girl meal on the thing. It's fine. That is who I am. I think I made the right choice. That looks so good. Holy smokers, I'm full. Which is good because it'll help me stay on track at the grocery store. We're almost to a point where we can talk about the budget altogether for the month and talk about what we're going to be doing differently next month. And I'll be talking about what else in that video? Oh, if we accomplish any of our saving goals. So I'm really excited to talk about those things and share. And I'm also really excited to like nerd out and really deep dive some of the things to see how the money was spent and see, like right now I have a miscellaneous bucket fund. We went over on that, but I really want to filter that down on the spreadsheet and see what all came out of the miscellaneous bucket and see if I can budget for those things separately next month. For instance, I'm thinking like haircuts, but we'll get into that. But yeah, I'm excited to do that video. I sat down this morning and it was really nice because to catch up on transactions from last week to this week when I was putting them on my spreadsheet, it was only one page on my bank search. Like, you know how you look at transactions, you go to the next page to see more. There was only one page of transactions. So we had a very, very good spending week, and most of what was spent was groceries or like automatic type things. So I was really proud of us this last week. Anywho's, I need to go to the store, and then Finley called me while I was eating lunch because his dad's out doing yard work. He's like, I'm hungry, what are you doing? And I showed him my sandwich. I'm sorry, this is gonna be loud, I'm a little warm. Holy cow, how, it's 60 degrees out, but it feels like 70, it's wonderful. I was gonna help him on a video chat, like go through the steps of the air fryer so he could do his chicken nuggets, but right as I was talking to him, his dad came in from outside. So anywho's, okay, to the grocery store I go. I feel like I was in that grocery store forever. Whoopsies. But I bought myself this little journal. Isn't it pretty? I bought it because I've been seeing online people use small journals on the go for fleeting thoughts. So like, I watched a movie the other night called A Life List, something like that. I would recommend it, by the way. It's a really good movie, and I thought I would really like to journal about my personal life list. I have thoughts like this all the time, where it's like rotating thoughts, and like, I want to have rainbow nails, I want to do this, I want to do that, and the thoughts are just fleeting and they're gone. I want to do this, I want to or have an idea for a dinner idea or whatever. Fleeting thoughts, and you just scribble them down in a book on the go when you have the thoughts, and you don't lose them. And then you come back to your little book and look at the random scribbles that you wrote throughout the week, and you home them. Like, you get rid of them because that was just like a spur of the moment desire. Do you remember how much you wanted to do something? I don't know. It's just something that I really liked because I do have scrambled thoughts between home, work, and personal. And I needed a tiny journal. And I like this one. Normally I like spiral, because a lot of these ones that aren't spiraled, they don't open up very well. Whoops. But this one opens really nicely, like easy. It gets really flat, and I liked the binding in it. So I was like, you know what? I think it was $7. And I liked that it had a bookmark too. And it's pretty. So this is gonna be my little pocket journal to scribble random thoughts in. You make an appointment, you scribble it down in there, and then, like I said, at the end of the week, you could rehome your thoughts to where they belong. Maybe it belongs in a calendar. Maybe it belongs on your meal plan. Maybe it belongs in my craft journal. Maybe it's a conversation for me to have with somebody. Whatever that fleeting thought is that I always forget and I always lose sight of, they suggest having a small pocketbook for. So I'm gonna try this out. I'll tell you guys if it was a waste of my $7 or if I see value in it. Watching like reviews of people carry pocketbooks and getting away from like using their phone for everything, I like that. I feel like, I don't know, our thoughts just get lost with the technology of everything, and writing it down and homing it sounds like a great idea to me. So I bought it. It is $4.39, and when I get home I need to put everything away, and I'm debating, do I make dinner then or do I take Finn to the store first? And I don't know what I want to do first. Do I bring home dinner for my family and make the dinner things I was going to make a day shifted out? And that just means I wouldn't bring home dinner Friday. I would make it instead. Maybe. We'll see. I only say that because for some reason my lower back is in pain, and I don't know if it's because my period is coming. I don't know if I pulled a muscle over the week and it's just inflamed right now, but it just feels tired. And standing on my hard hardwood floors, they're not even wood, hard floors. Okay. If I stand on my hard floors, it sounds terrible. Totally terrible right now. I'll do it because I love my family so much, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Who else goes to the grocery store and gets home and be like, I don't want to cook? Who else? All of us. Okay, this is for the potato skins. I'm back home, obviously. I've got a bunch of bacon here I've crisped up, and then I'm just following this recipe from the Better Homes New Cookbook Bridal Edition. I made my, oh gosh, I don't know what page it's on. Spinach artichoke dip out of this, and it was so good. It's this recipe right here if you want to like pause and look at it. So stinking good. Anywho, they had me bake the potatoes. Those are almost done, so I'm gonna pull them out and let them cool for a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut them into 4 wedges, scoop out the white, cover and chill the leftover portion of the white, which I might try and make little potato cakes tomorrow. We'll see. And then in a small bowl, I'll put together oil, chili powder, hot pepper sauce. I'll use a pastry brush to put it on the inside of the wedges. I'll put the potato wedges with a single layer on a baking sheet and sprinkle with the bacon, some tomato, green onion, and cheese, and then only bake it for 10 more minutes. So I've got plenty of bacon for these. I only need 8 pieces, but I'm also going to add bacon to the chicken Caesar salad. And for the chicken, hopefully I'm not making you guys sick with my movements. My mom brought this over. They're just pre-cooked chicken bites. So I think I'm just going to heat these up in the microwave and then add it to the salads, maybe 2 of these. And yeah, I got everything I need. I might actually skip dinner for myself because that torta was so filling, and I'm sure it wasn't super light in calories between the fried chicken, the cheese that was on it, and then the bread. So I'm kind of having a conversation with myself because I'm really not hungry. And if I get hungry later, I could always heat up a couple of the potato skins and eat that. So I think I'm just gonna sit with the boys while they eat. Figured I'd tell you guys about the movie I watched last night. I mentioned it briefly when I was talking about my journal, but the movie I watched was on Netflix, and it's called, I think, A Life List. And I really, really liked it. It was one of those movies that's full of meaning, and I cried a few times, but the premise of this movie is a girl that's very close to her mother, who her mother owns a business and is well off, gets cancer. And after she passes away, everybody in the family, her siblings, which she has 2 brothers, come together to talk about the will. And, you know, her brother's sister-in-law got something, both of her brothers got something, but for her mother had her meet with the lawyer privately, and he provided her a list that she made when she was 13 on things that she wanted to accomplish in life. And they had really sweet things on it, like become a teacher, fall in love, and there's all these other like nuanced little things. And every time she crosses something off that list, she gets a DVD that her mom pre-recorded, and she kind of just acknowledges that thing that she accomplished. And the reason her mom did this was because she was kind of like just floating through life, and her mom was like, you used to have so much like fire, and essentially it was just kind of like she just gave up and was living a very basic life. And anywho, the whole movie was about her getting through the life list things and at the end falling in love, and it was just really good, and it made me think about like what would I put on my life list. And I don't know what I would put on it, but maybe I would put things like learn an instrument, or learn another language, or I don't know, go out of country. What else? Maybe go horseback riding somewhere, because I've never experienced that. Is there anything I want to make that I've never made before? I would want to make, I don't know, maybe homemade sushi. That sounds wild and really difficult. Anyways, really good movie. If you want to watch something that's like wholesome and might hit at your heart a bit, especially if you've lost anybody in your life to cancer, and just have something that's meaningful and nice, I would recommend that movie. I think it was just over 2 hours long, so it is kind of a lengthy one, but I didn't feel it. I was really into the movie. I would recommend. I'm trying to do things to help with my attention, and watching movies is one of those things. I'm not like scrolling through YouTube as much. I still watch YouTube, but I'm trying to not have it be my default media, especially since I've noticed a lot of the time there's nothing on for me to watch. Like I get current really quick, and then I just kind of, I don't know, watching things that aren't necessarily doing anything for me. Like I just want to watch my few friends and then get off, but sometimes I go down rabbit holes and end up watching dumb stuff, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Oh, learn photography. That would be another cool one. Like learned how to take like a really good picture with a nice camera. Anyways, just got me thinking. I want to journal on something like that. It's essentially like a bucket list, you know? But they are kind of more meaningful things that could change your life. And I really liked it. Anyways, I'm in the middle of scooping out these potatoes, and then we'll load them up and cook them. And while they're cooking, I'll chop up my salad making stuff, and then we'll be good to go.
Put some more water in the fridge.
Future Raina chiming in, gonna end out this vlog because we are over 42 minutes, and I'm just like cracking up. So I'm like, wasn't I gonna do short form? I literally don't know how. And this video is so all over the place. I feel like I almost need to do an intro, but maybe I don't. I don't know. If this is the same face chiming in from the beginning as it is in the past, then yeah, I decided to do an intro. Thank you guys for watching some random days in my life. I appreciate you. I hope that, I don't know, you found it entertaining and relatable, because that's what I'm going for here. And until next time, take care, love always. Bye.